Hey everybody,
Yeah.
welcome back. Don't talk over me while I'm doing the intro. We're back.
Hello, everybody.
Back on the podcast. It is 1:00 in the morning on a fucking Tuesday. I just messaged Brisky. I was like, hey man, we should just record the podcast so we can be a couple weeks ahead again. And he just said, I'm shitsing.
No, I respond with Akuma.
I don't know what that means.
Kuma. I'm going to Coom.
Curious.
I'm eating beans, by the way,
Why?
because I was hungry and I wanted beans.
Curious.
Pork beans.
Pork beans.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Hey, are you a chess or checkers kind of guy?
I'm a checkers.
Yeah, you
I don't
would
know
say
too
that.
much about chess. I would say that, yeah.
Low IQ having ass.
Hey, man, I was never taught chess, so.
Yeah, I wasn't either. I just wanted an excuse to use that joke. I went to Walmart the other day.
Interesting.
Last Friday, actually. I went to Walmart. I went to Walmart and it's just so stupid. I had to buy dryer sheets, right? And then I got a new car. I'm not going to disclose what kind of car it is, but you know I got a new car. I have a working CD player again, right? So I walked, I'm going to fucking murder you. I'm not even joking. If you fucking break my CD player, I'm going to murder you. It's not even a joke.
Please continue.
You killed the joke. You killed the whole joke.
Anyway, you were at Walmart.
No, the joke is dead.
So that was a joke you were brewing.
I wasn't brewing a joke, but it ended with a joke. But you know, it's dead now. It's okay.
I know I am a joke.
I have things I want to talk about today. If we can divulge back into actual conversation instead of you making noises.
Yes, please continue. As I said before.
So a old coworker at my job that I'm at now, I followed him on Instagram. He followed me back, you know, all that shit, whatever, how you do when you talk to people at work. And he messages me the other week. He quit, by the way. He just stopped showing up and doesn't have another job, right?
Pulled me. What a guy.
He pulled a you. But he messages me the other day rather, sorry. And he goes, hey man, would I be able to borrow $10 for gas? I'll pay you back. And I left him on red because I don't give a shit. I'm not giving anybody money. Like you and my cousin, I guess, because I keep buying you guys things.
It's okay, we would do the same if we had money.
Yeah, that is true, to be fair. But he messages me and he goes, hey man, could I have $10 for gas? I'll pay you back. And I respond. I didn't even respond. I just left him on red. Less than 24 hours later, he posts on his Instagram story. Would you like to know what he was doing on the Instagram story that he posted less than 24 hours after asking me for money?
What?
He was doing a money spread of $100 bills.
Like you.
Fuck that guy.
It looks like you didn't need my $10.
He actually, I mean, like, the audacity of him to be like, yo, can I borrow $10? Not only that, and then post the money spread, but like the audacity of him to ask me for $10 more when he still owes me $20 is fucking crazy. I'm not gonna.
Well, I didn't say hurt. I just said we're coming for him.
Orange juice or apple juice?
Depends. I feel like I can actually.
It's a fucking one or the other question, not depends.
It does depend, though.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
There is one winner. You know you like one of them more than the other.
I like them at certain times. I like a good OJ in the morning, but I also like apple juice for when I'm really thirsty.
I think orange juice is one of the worst creations man has ever come up with.
Nah.
Yeah. It's
that's
bad.
cap.
Brother, why would I want the only orange thing that goes in my mouth is orange Tic Tac and your balls.
No, let's not get hasty.
All right, now here's a real one. If you fucking say it depends again, I'm gonna beat your ass. Pancakes or waffles? There's a clear winner here, I think.
I'm definitely not going to say it depends. This is a hard one. I like both. Both is good. I like waffles though, because I like how thick they can get.
So he's settling on waffles. That's his answer. So it's Tuesday, right?
I do. Yes, it is.
Well, it's actually Wednesday now, to be fair, which means
it's not Wednesday until I wake up.
Yeah, I know. I know how it works. I'm the one that told you that. For those of you curious, when we used to do like a lot of partying at my house back in the day, like getting drunk every weekend type shit. Sometimes on a random Wednesday, we didn't give a fuck. We'd just start drinking, you know? But he'd be like, not just Brisky, but like our other friends or like my dad or something would be like, damn, it's, you know, it's whatever time. It would be early in the AM, you know, it would be like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. And it would be like, damn, it's already Wednesday. And it'd be like, no, it's not Wednesday until we wake up. The party can still go.
Great mindset to have, people. We recommend it. Maybe?
I don't, but That's just because I don't drink anymore. So
Let's see. I like the mindset of you go to sleep when you are tired, but we just don't live in the society like that. So
true.
very true.
Nobody's telling you when to go to bed. You can go to sleep
But like,
whenever you feel like.
well, that's what I do. What I'm saying, if you had a job, then it doesn't really work that way.
That's not true. I'll just call in since I've had any alcohol, and it has been 48 weeks, which is 11 months, which means we
Good
are
for you.
a month out from being a year sober.
Good for you. Very nice.
Thank
I
you.
started drinking beer today.
Awesome. Thank you for delivering that in the most sarcastic way you could.
Why, the drinking beer? Or
No,
good job for you?
good job. It sounded. I
That
don't know.
wasn't even remotely sarcastic.
It sounded a little sarcastic.
Well,
This is why for anybody wondering, this is why we don't record late at night. I don't think anything we've said so far. We've been recording for 10 minutes. I don't know what we have and have not talked about yet. I'm so fucking tired.
we had the argument about orange and apple juice.
Oh yeah, that's right. I hate orange juice.
See, I don't like orange juice with. I will say that.
Oh yeah, that's because pulp is disgusting.
But like, if it's no pulp, then I don't care.
This is a interesting question here. You more of an arcade guy or a movie theater guy?
I mean,
God, if you say it depends again.
well, no, it's more like it's just arcades just aren't as popular as they were back then. I feel like if we actually lived in that time period where arcades were actually extremely popular, I probably would be an arcade kid.
Yeah.
But we just kind of don't live in that time period anymore. Not saying arcades don't exist; they still do, but they're not as popular as they once were. So there's a nice place. There was a bar that I went to that was an arcade bar. That shit was awesome. Barcade, and they were one of the nicer places where it's like you just paid for like the card, but the card didn't have a limit. It was just, and you could just kind of play games until you either got done or it closed. Very nice.
What in the fuck are you doing?
Sorry, that was really loud.
So
I had a topic and then I forgot it.
I love doing that. So it's Wednesday. Wait, this is what I was going to talk about. I made a stupid fucking decision, and it's over now. It's finished. Not finished. Like they haven't finished coming out yet, but I finished editing and uploading 6 of the 7 videos I'm uploading this week.
I mean, very nice.
I'm doing 7 videos, dog, in a week. What am I doing?
That's like 1 per week, 1 per day.
Are you stupid?
I did not mean to say week.
Oh my god. Fuck. Oh man.
Oops. Sorry.
We're this video will be out, or all the videos will be out by the time this podcast airs, right? Today is Terminus on BO6, and then tomorrow is Citadel de Mor, and then the day after that is Shattered Veil, and then Saturday, gonna be a fucking compilation of me beating every Easter egg on BO6, and then right at the end of that video, I will have said, yeah, the ending of Black Ops 6 pissed me off so much that I am just not going to upload Black Ops 7 unless something horribly different happens with Black Ops 7. I'm not uploading anything newer than BO6.
I'm probably just gonna end up switching to Battlefield because that beta was really fun.
Doing either. The Battlefield community annoyed me so much during this beta that I genuinely don't even know if I want to play the game.
You should really not listen to them. I mean, you're part of the COD community. You think they're any better?
During
I
the
know
last
what COD
week,
multiplayer is like.
Unironically, during the last week, the COD community, which is hard. How did they do that? But
I don't believe that.
it was bad.
Maybe they got COD Zombies community, but I don't think the COD multiplayer community is ever gonna change.
I think I just hate first-person shooters.
We just need good ones. Bring Halo back.
Yeah, that would be nice. Give me a good Halo again. Wow, we should really go through and beat all of the Halo games for Space Ghost.
Yes.
MCC is calling to me. It's been calling to me because I need to play a fucking shooter that isn't Call of Duty or Battlefield or Valorant. Please. Dog,
Stay
I've been playing
tuned.
fucking Phantom Forces on Roblox. I'm desperate.
Stay tuned. You might just get the entirety of all the Halo games.
I actually would do that.
Maybe.
Should we do Halo month? Or we just like weekly, like we just beat like 1 to 4?
Yeah, just beat all the Halos.
We can, well, I guess it would have to be more than a month because we'd obviously have to do ODST and Reach.
Of course.
So, I don't know.
See, the question is, are we going to do it co-op or not?
Co-op. MCC has co-op. Why would we not do it
It
co-op?
does.
We should do it co-op.
No.
I actually really want to do that. We should do that. I'm going to put that in our video ideas thing on my Google Doc.
Stay tuned. That's gonna happen.
It's going to happen because we both like Halo. Oh, that's right. Pyrocynical got outed as a pedophile today. Shame.
Did he really?
300.
Oh, come on,
Dog.
man.
300-page document with proof, by the way.
God damn it, man.
301-page document. I don't care. I can't be asked to care anymore. Space Couch videos. Let's see. Did I even put them on here?
Can we just knock a popular YouTuber to be outed as a pedophile, please? I feel like that challenge is really hard, and it frankly shouldn't be.
Apparently it is. All right. I've added every game from or in the MCC to our Google Doc. Oh, this is one. Now, we've kind of been ignoring our list of games that we have because we haven't touched a single game on this list, actually.
I thought we touched one or two of them. We're gonna touch one of them at some point later on. I'm not gonna say the game yet.
I mean, you
But
can.
you know what it is.
'Cause I can just cut it.
You can just cut it. That's right.
I have the power of editing on my side.
You have the power of God on your side.
Actually, you know what? Hold on. Before you say it, I'll just pause the recording. Okay, so I cut it out. I heard the game he said. I don't have that one written down on my list. We have two different lists going on, though, to be fair.
We do.
Because we have
So it's
we have a list in our actual Space Couch server that we have been kind of trying to chip away at, but I also have a Google Doc of games that both of us want, like we both came up with that we want to play, and our initials next to the games that we're each going to play. We should probably get on that.
Probably should. Audience, if you have any games.
Don't say that, dog. We have 50 fucking games on this list we have to go through yet.
Yeah.
We're not at the point of asking them for shit.
Just I'm waiting for the day where they tell us to play like a really bad game.
Yeah, the game I messaged you about yesterday.
Yes, and I'm totally down to do that because I think that shit would just be really funny.
I think that is because we're gonna record this Sunday and get like probably 2 pods and like 2 videos done, 2 game videos, you know. Hopefully. Anyways, the plan right now. But yeah, well, I'm gonna buy that game, and then we'll do that for my game, and then the game that you just told me about that I have currently not written down, but still going to write down. Are you in like a air vacuum right now?
Am I in an air vacuum? I don't know what you mean by that. I'm floating in space right now. I mean,
So
how do you think we game in space? Gotta be up there.
So can I, but yes, before I move on to the next conversation topic, because it's going to take me a little bit to get through this conversation. I think we do the game that you said, and then we do the game that I said, and then we record a couple of podcasts. And if we're really jiving with recording and shit, you know, maybe we even just hop on one of the ones where we both play.
Very nice.
Maybe we say fuck it and we both just hop on schedule 1 right away. You know?
It's funny because that was the one I was thinking about.
We also got to get. We have a couple of videos that I pitched to Brisky that I thought would be really funny that involve the people who have also been in our Couch and Co SMP streams. I think those would be really funny to do at some point as well. The first one is Gmod. That's just a game video. The second one I will not say because that one is it's so funny to me. The other one that I pitched you that I don't even want to spoil it until the video is done and like uploaded and going to be coming out.
Yeah, I remember what that one was because that one's not ringing the bell.
All right, I just informed him. If you can't tell, he's giggling. I think he liked that idea. I think that's a good idea.
It's a really good one. I really like that one.
So that one we would need to get the people from Couch and Co on, and if I know when we're gonna be able to get everybody on.
Yeah, that don't expect that one anytime soon.
No.
That one has to take some time.
That one's gonna need a lot of prep as well because I'm gonna have to do a lot of writing for that one. I think.
Yeah.
Just because it's kind of hard to do that without any written statements or questions, you know. So.
Right.
But we'll get there when we get there. I think that one would go really well.
That was just gonna be really funny.
It would be really funny. The other thing, sorry, I just thought of this as well. The Roblox video that's coming up this week after this podcast, because that'll come up after this podcast that we're doing right now. The Roblox video we recorded a couple weeks ago. I think that could also go down as one of our best videos because it was so fucking stupid funny. That fucking movie theater game. Holy shit. It was so stupidly funny.
That one was a fever dream, bro.
That was a fucking fever dream. Which leads me to my next point as well. Once we start rolling with like getting videos like up and stuff, and we have more videos, I've made each of us a playlist on the Space Couch channel where we can each take our favorite videos and put them in there. I'm not gonna put any podcasts in there, I don't think, unless we have like a really, really good podcast episode that I'm like, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
As of right now, it's just gonna be the game.
Very true.
I keep looking over at this list of games, by the way, because I still have it pulled up. I'll just spoil it, right? Because I don't know if we'll actually get to it, but I really, really, really want to do that Force Unleashed video.
I was thinking about it too. I'm making that the next, like not the next one, but
after the game that we're doing this weekend.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. It was a toss up between that and the other game, but the other game hit me. The other game, context. I'm not gonna say it yet, but it's one of my favorite games.
It is also
very
one
nostalgic.
Of my it is a top 10 video game of all time for me.
It's my favorite one in the entire franchise. So
it is also mine.
we're gonna have a good time with that one. Just you people wait. Just you wait until I break into your house, respectfully, of course,
with consent.
With consent, like a vampire does, you know.
Let me in your house for a cup of sugar.
And they're like, sure, yeah, you can come. Oh! as I fucking bite into their neck.
All right, here we go. This is where it's going to get rough for us. Did you just piss?
Oh, shit. I'm shaking my Dr. Pepper can.
Dude, it literally sounded like the acoustics of your bathroom in your house.
Taking a piss mid-podcast. I gotta go.
Viewer, you won't know this. You haven't known this because obviously I cut it out every time I'm editing the podcast, but there have been multiple times where we have had to pause mid-recording because one of us has to piss and or shit.
It's astonishing how many times that has happened.
Well, actually, no, they wouldn't know that anyways, because the one time that you had it happen was when we were re-recording the Doom video, which come out because we got the original one to go up finally.
And that one was just a bad video. I hated that video.
It was miserable. Like I said, like I told you, I rewatched viewer, little story here. So it's a well-known issue or well-known thing at this point. It is like Space Couch lore. We could not get the full Doom the Dark Ages video to upload. That was our first ever video on this channel, like actual video, obviously the channel introduction.
I want to say this before you continue. We wanted to like post that video around the Dark Age hype.
We were going to put that video up in June.
Yeah.
And it didn't come out until fucking July.
Yeah, because of the fact that it just wouldn't work at first.
No, we could not get it to upload the second half of the video. I don't know what it was. I rendered it, re-rendered it. I exported and deleted that file so many fucking times. It was crazy.
It just didn't want to work.
But like, I don't know.
Until it did.
Yeah, and then it just decided, yeah, it was good. And then by that point, we were like, fuck it, whatever, man. The Dark Ages hype has died down. We're just happy it's up. Yeah. But because we couldn't get our first recorded Dark Ages video up and like good to go, like we couldn't get it out, I was like, fuck it, just in case we're gonna get back into a call, you're gonna play, I'm just gonna record it again just in case. And the entire fucking time that we were doing it the second time around, we did not want to be there.
No.
Like I took a my Brisky was like, he went nonverbal for like 20 straight minutes at one point. I took a phone call midway through. My dad came down into my room and I was just having a conversation with my dad midway through the recording. Like we knew that if we fucked the second time up so bad, it would have to make the first time work. And it did.
That second video was miserable. I remember speed running that shit too.
Yeah. Well, obviously I was recording, so I had it timed and stuff. But like the first recording for the Dark Ages video was like an hour and a half, almost 2 hours, and the second one was 52 minutes. And you played 3 chapters in the second video.
I played the same amount of chapters as the first video because that's what I was shooting for.
Now our original plan, and the reason that we didn't do it, our original plan was like, oh, we feel bad that we didn't get the first video up in time, like when we were planning to. Our initial plan was like, okay, so instead of the 3 chapters that we did the first time around, we'll do 6, make a super long video as like an apology kind of for not being, getting shit done on time. And then we got to the end of chapter 3 and I went, we're calling it. We're done. It's over. Like, we're gonna get this
Yeah.
first fucking. I don't even think. I think the second I hit stop recording on that second time around, I just instantly deleted it.
I think you did. Yeah, because it just wasn't good. I didn't. No, we weren't happy with it. So.
No.
And you people wouldn't have been happy with it either.
No, you would have fucking hated it, especially considering it was going to be our first video. Which means,
Yeah.
by the way, each of us, me and you both have a video where we are playing that we have deleted. We deleted the second Dark Ages video that we did where you were playing, and we
Right.
deleted the Sims 4 video where I was playing.
Yeah, the Sims. I don't know which one would have been worse, the Sims one, or I think the Sims one would have been worse.
No, I think the Dark Ages one would have been worse because the Sims one we at least were like cracking jokes. The Dark Ages one, we the second time around we were just like trying to get through it without dying.
It was just it was actually just a miserable experience.
It was
Game
awesome.
is fine.
Game is
Game
great.
is fine. It was just we were so pissed that we had to do it again.
Yeah, it was bad. No longer will we do, if a video is not good. We unanimously know when it's not good because we have basically the same fucking brainwaves.
We really do. It's very creepy sometimes.
It is kind of scary sometimes. I mean, given that twice in this podcast already we have been on the same page about something without saying it, and then just we're like, yeah, okay, I was thinking that too. Like the fucking Fallen, like Force Unleashed. I was like, yeah, we should do Force Unleashed, and you were like, yeah, I was thinking that. Oh, okay.
It's like, oh yeah,
hell yeah,
that will be good.
Yeah, you're gonna play that one because you're better at the Force Unleashed than I am.
Not to my whole old horror, but yeah, you're right.
Now, when it comes to like Fallen Order, though, that's me. I got that covered.
Don't worry, I got the Souls likes. I'm not good. I just like them.
Yeah, you can have all the Souls likes except for Fallen Order and Survivor. Those are mine.
Yes.
So, god damn it, I really have to talk about this now.
Ouch.
Stop hurting
Please,
yourself.
it's not my fault. I hit my elbow on my desk really hard with the force of 1,000 suns.
You're so right.
Anyway, what were you gonna say?
Before we get into this, you more of a museum guy or a park guy?
Just because I'll be outside.
That's fair. All right. I can't delay it anymore. I have to talk about the fucking new Black Ops 6 Zombies map.
Is it bad?
Map is okay. It's my least favorite in the game. It's okay. You played Liberty Falls. I mean, I don't know if you've done the Easter egg, but like
I did it once. I did it to get the ray gun camo, and then that was literally my only point of doing it.
that's fair. So I don't know if you watched the cutscenes or even paid attention to the what was going on, but like the doctor that you released from the Dark Ether, he runs away, and
Yeah.
that Blanchard guy that talks to you on the radio the whole time, he goes after him, right?
Okay, yeah.
They show up in the new map. Reckoning. Their roles are relegated to you kill one or the other to upgrade the wonder weapon. That's
Okay.
it. There's no payoff.
Oh.
Every single little bit of lore that they brought into BO6 Zombies or wrote into BO6 Zombies has zero payoff whatsoever. For context, by the way, because I know you don't follow the story that much when it comes to zombies, but I do.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Black Ops, we have to go back a little bit. Black Ops 4 Zombies, right? They had two stories. They had the Chaos story, which had the Sentinel artifact, which is like trials that happened when you activate the device and it created the zombies, and time freezes, and then when the trial is done, you get the Sentinel artifact and it reveals something that you need to know to you.
Yeah.
The Aether side of it, which is like the classic zombies story, you know,
Right, yeah.
they
Those
ended
guys.
it. They ended it in Black Ops
Mhm.
4. Togdur Toten, it's the ending. They literally ended the multiverse. They shut the multiverse down and they created one perfect universe where Samantha and Eddie, the little kid versions of them, you know, Samantha like the child, and then Eddie also a child who's just Rick Hoffman but a child. It gets weird. Just go with it, all right? It literally ends with them walking into the new universe, right? Cold War picks up there. 20 years later, Samantha's an adult. Eddie is the director of some fucking secret project, but we don't know that until the end of Cold War's life cycle, whatever. Samantha fucking dies, and Eddie is seen as the villain. Eddie imprisons everybody that we knew from Cold War. So Cold War, or BO6 picks up with them doing all this shit and whatever.
Right, yeah.
Come the end of Terminus, which is the other Black Ops 6 launch map, again with Liberty Falls, the Samantha AI that they're working with, she goes, Eddie is obsessed with this item called the Sentinel artifact. The Sentinel artifact, if you weren't paying attention earlier, is the thing from the Chaos story in Black Ops 4. These two stories, as written by Jason Blundell, former lead director of Zombies at Treyarch, were not to coexist with each other at all. They were not supposed to intertwine. They were supposed to be two completely separate universes.
Exactly, yeah.
So they introduced the Chaos story to this new Dark Ether story, which, okay, fine. They can balance two different versions of stories. They did it in Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 had Primus and Ultimus. Primus is killing Ultimus. It's a whole thing. This is like a fucking shotgun blast of information I'm giving you right now, I think. This will make sense to people who play zombies and like know the story, but I don't know how much sense this is making to you at all.
I mean, I'm following
Okay.
as best as I can.
Yeah, it gets confusing and it's about to get more. You remember like 5 minutes ago when I was like, yeah, so they ended the Aether story in Black Ops 4 by, keep in mind, by the way, at the end of Togder Toten, it ends with Nikolai killing all of the characters from Ultimus and Primus, which are the old versions of the zombies crew. Is my mic cutting out?
Yes, a little bit.
Sorry.
Sorry.
But Togder Toten ends with Nikolai killing the old school version of the zombies characters from like Black Ops 1 World at War and the characters introduced in Origins on BO2, which is the Primus cast, right? Literally as a way to make sure that they can never come back, all right? So tell me why, at the end of the new map, Reckoning, right at the tail end of the cutscene, our new characters from Black Ops 6, our dedicated crew from the Dark Aether story, who already have to deal with the fucking aftermath of the Chaos story from Black Ops 4, which didn't get to finish because people hated Chaos so much they shit-canned it. Tell me why it ends with them getting sucked into the Dark Aether, ending up in the fucking spawn room of Reckoning, and the Aether, I don't know, they reopened the multiverse at the end of this cutscene, right? Why? Why the fuck does it end with Ultimus? I'm sorry, Primus. You know, the characters from BO2 Origins and BO3 walking their little happy asses around the corner and going, "Welcome to the party." That's literally what Richtofen says when he rounds the corner. "Welcome to the party." What are we doing?
I think they're running out of ideas.
Really? You don't say. Brother, I'd like to point out, by the way, they did not flesh out any of the characters in BO6 outside of Maya. They did not give any closure to Vanguard zombies, Modern Warfare 3 zombies, anything like that. Nothing ties into any of that. They did not bother explaining what the Sentinel artifact was used for outside of bringing Richtofen's family back. They did not bother saying who the fuck knows anything about any of these other stories. They did not close out anything. Nothing made sense. Nothing had a legitimate conclusion. Nothing paid off. There was build-up, there was no payoff. I swear to God, this game is literally Edging Simulator. Why? First of all, the new story is already a little bit of a mess, right? Cold War, they told the story through intel. Black Ops 6, they still did it with intel a little bit, but they let you experience little bits of it in the map itself, right?
Right, yeah.
But most of the important shit was through the intel and the Easter egg cutscene. So this story that we really know nothing about, there's no narrative buildup or anything like that. They just go and do what the AI says. Why? Okay.
They do
adding
crystal guides.
Literally, it is just that. But like balancing it between the new story and the resurrected, I don't know why they brought it back from the dead, the Chaos story from Black Ops 4. The balancing act between those two throughout all of Black Ops 6 was really finicky enough as it was, right? They didn't flesh anything out. Like I said, it was an edging simulator. There was build up. There was no payoff, right?
Right. Yeah,
so tell me why, when they have no legitimate reason to, they fucking say, what the hell? Let's resurrect a third story and bring it into there. Risky. Nicholas.
Go ahead now. Hold on a second.
This is how serious it is. I'm annoyed.
I used my full name.
I didn't hit you with the middle name, so I'm not that annoyed. But
well, that's just gonna get a bullet in your skull. But yes, I can see how annoyed if you have to use my full name.
There are, off the top of my head, let me run down the amount of characters in Black Ops 6 as it is, right? We have our main 4 operators. We have Panos and Blanchard from Liberty Falls. We have Ravenov,
okay.
Peck, Raptor 1, Strauss, okay? You following? And then they set up little story arcs for all of them throughout Black Ops 6. None of them get a payoff. The only person who gets a payoff is Eddie from the end of Togder Toten that walked through the little portal into the new universe because his family got brought back or he gets killed. Okay? You following?
Somewhat.
How many characters did I just list? Minimum 10, right?
Yeah, quite a bit.
Even if they had 4 more, they can't even pay off the 10 that they have.
Gotta bring back 4 more of old characters because they can't do anything else.
It is fucking Jiggling Keys Simulator. I'm shaking with rage right now. I'm not even kidding.
Play our next zombie game.
No.
Oh, it's the old crew. Ooh.
You know what's crazy too? Is they're talking about fucking remastering Transit for the first map.
I'm going to say this. Transit was never a good map.
Brave statements on this channel only.
And I do not believe people when they say that they really like Transit. Do you like Town? I agree with that. I don't think you like Transit.
Transit was the laughing stock among every Call of Duty player like 13 or 14 years ago whenever Black Ops 2 came out.
It's just not a good map.
Yeah,
Like, it's
bad.
cool in concept, but it just wasn't good.
No, it wasn't. And they're talking about that apparently potentially being the first map for Black Ops 7. As along with, if the leaks are true, along with Mob of the Dead, because the last time they did that, it went super well. Look, I love you, Black Ops 4. I love Blood of the Dead, but holy shit, Blood of the Dead is a fucking mess.
Wait, Blood of the Dead? I thought you said Mob of the Dead.
Yeah,
Now I'm
Mob of the
confused.
Dead is from Black Ops 2, okay?
Yeah, that's Alcatraz.
Yes.
Right?
Blood of the
Yes.
Dead is the same map. Primus are there now instead of the gangsters.
And now they're doing it a third time.
Third time's the charm, right?
I don't think so.
No, they kind of nailed it the first time. Mob of the Dead is a great map. Mob of the Dead is a top 10 map of all time for me.
Yeah, I don't know. That one's weird. I don't know why they want to bring back a third map.
Because fuck it, a third nostalgia bait has hit the COD community.
I feel like there's a bunch of other maps they could have chose though.
Yeah, like every map that wasn't included with Chronicles on BO3. For example, Call of the Dead, Die Rise, Buried, fucking, I'll even settle for a BO3 remaster at this point. It's been 10 years. You want to give me Shadows of Evil again? Sure. I hate Dreisendrach, but if you want to give me a Dreisendrach remaster, sure, man. I don't care. Just not fucking Transit, dude.
Yeah, it is.
Please don't.
It's like the same thing where, like, I don't believe people saying they like, well, what's the mode again? Grief? You people didn't like that game mode back then. You don't like it now.
Oh my god, the amount of people saying that they liked Grief on BO6, they're like, I've always liked Grief. My brother in Christ, if you always liked Grief, it wouldn't have taken 13 fucking years for it to come back.
I was about to say, like, you guys are lying. Like,
whole ass baby could be in high school right now, dog. If it was born the day Black Ops 2 came out, that motherfucker would be in high school right now.
Like, that wasn't even a popular game mode back in when BO2 was popular. The COD people were playing at the time. So, y'all, some of you are fucking lying. It's my same argument with Dark Souls 2. Good game. But I know for a fact some of you people saying Peak Souls 2, y'all are fucking lying. I'm not gonna say everyone is, because there were still fans with that game. But some of you who were saying that are fucking liars. And I know you are, because you weren't saying it back then. And that's the same with Grief. This is not a good game. They should have brought back Turn.
I've been saying that for a long time.
But no, Zombies gun game, I guess, is too boring.
It's...
But no, yeah, let's have the game mode where a bunch of randos can sit there, hit you with melee weapons, and then you just basically do nothing. At least Turn's fun.
Oh, here you go. Just released as we're talking. I'm sorry, yesterday at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. But so... This is so fucking stupid to me, right? Speaking of Black Ops 6 and the new map Reckoning, I'm sorry to keep dragging this on, but I'm mad about this, and I apologize I'm putting you through it right now, Brisky, but like, I'm so annoyed. This...
Yeah.
There's a side Easter egg. You get the Dark Aether Blade.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Can I
sure.
ask, can I ask you something?
Yeah, sure. Go
on. So you know how they've been adding things mid-season, right? Okay. So the new field upgrade for zombies is coming mid-season. Keep that in mind. Put that in your little mind pocket, okay? We'll need that for later.
Okay, yeah.
This new side Easter egg requires you to use the new field upgrade to get it, which means pull it out of your mind pocket. The side Easter egg is time gated to mid-season. They've figured out how to fucking do it already. They just can't do it because we can't do it.
That's just weird.
It's so fucking dumb.
Yeah, that's just weird. Why would you have an Easter egg require something that's not even out yet? Why? Like it would have made more sense if it's like, is it like an ability you could get specifically on the map? Oh, well.
Well, no, sorry. It's not an ability you can get on the map. It's, I don't know.
It's literally, that's just weird. That just sounds like that to me makes it sound like they don't really know what the fuck they're doing.
I don't think they do.
No, that's weird. That's like making a game and then having the ending of the game be in DLC. Dead Rising 4.
Oh, you're so right about that.
Mm-hmm. And people were pissed about that.
My God, I love Dead Rising 4. Rah! I love paywalling the ending to my game. Rah!
Yeah, it's just, you want the actual ending for this game? Buy our DLC. It's like, what?
You want the canon ending? where Frank becomes a human again, despite the fact that that has never been possible in Dead Rising before. Here you go.
Didn't they do that in 3? I thought they did that in 3. Oh no, or was Nick immune? I don't remember.
Nick was immune.
Was he? Oh yeah, that's what it
Yeah,
was.
and that's like, I mean, I guess maybe if that tied into 4, but like, yeah, I doubt it, dog. Let's be real.
Either way, it was just dumb.
It was dumb.
We shouldn't have to buy DLC just to get the ending of the main game, bro. Like that's stupid.
That is completely true. However, and I'm not defending like their decision there when I say however, by the way, so don't get mad at me. However, zombifying Frank and then titling the DLC Frank Rising was kind of a baller move. Everything else was a mistake, but it's not good when the only good thing I can say about your DLC is that the name was good.
Yeah, for real.
Fuck.
You guys cook with the name. You didn't cook with the actual game, though.
This name is so gas, bro. Do you like the gameplay? No.
Oh, the game is dog shit, but goddamn it, you guys cooked with the name.
That's how I felt about the Dead Rising 2 DLC. I was like, this is like, the name is cool, but the fucking DLC is so boring. Nothing happens.
I don't remember what the Dead Rising 2's DLC was.
Did I say Dead Rising?
You didn't.
I meant Dead Island. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. I just didn't like, for that one, they brought back like Sam B.
Yeah.
But they brought, I don't think they brought back anybody else.
No,
from the original cast.
They didn't, and that's what sucks.
I don't remember Logan. I don't know her name, but it was the Chinese woman, and I don't remember the other chick either. But she was the gun one.
I played her all the time. I can't remember her name though.
I actually played Sam B a lot, but I mean, I played all of them. I grew up with the first one. But it's like, you're gonna bring back only one of the original, but nobody else? Like, I guess it could be location too, but like, I don't know. I just play the game to kill zombies.
Yeah, right. I don't know. I thought Dead Island 2 looked really good, like visually.
The gore looked really nice.
The gore did look really nice, but I just didn't really like the game that much.
I know the DLCs were bad.
They were really bad.
I didn't think the main game was bad. I had fun with it, but yeah, those DLCs fell so flat.
I think the problem for me with Dead Rising, I keep trying to say Dead Rising 2, Dead Island 2, like we said, like it looks good, the gore was great. I mean, even the fucking, like, the combat mechanics were so good.
Yeah,
like,
great. The game,
like, it plays so well.
Yeah, the game played fine. I didn't have issues playing the game, but
I don't know. I think my issue with it is that it was just it's such a tall task to follow up a game like Riptide, which I fucking love. And I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be comparing the two, but like, I don't know. It might be an unfair comparison, but like, I don't know. I don't know what it was. I just didn't click for me. I'm glad people liked it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to be that guy who's like, well, you liked it, you're stupid. No, I'm not like that. I'm glad people enjoyed it. I'm glad people found enjoyment in the game that I didn't. I'm never going to be that guy. But like, maybe I just need to replay it. I don't know.
I think, because like I said, my mindset going into that game was like, as long as I can slaughter the zombies like I could in the first one, then I was good. And you know what? It did exactly that. So I was satisfied.
I also like the story aspect of the first Dead Island and Riptide as well, you know, and the chemistry between the main characters was super nice. And I just don't think you really got that with the second game. You got that with the NPCs, but like, you only spend so much time with them, you know?
Right. Yeah. And I don't know. That game had cards, right? I didn't care about the cards.
I think so.
Cards? It had some.
Yeah, it was.
I think it was like the card thing.
It was something weird. No, don't get me wrong. I enjoyed the skill tree from the first games.
Yeah, the skill trees were fine.
But it felt like it kind of felt like RNG getting good stuff in Dead Island 2, you know? Whereas the first, you know, Dead Island and Dead Island Riptide, it was like natural progression, you know, like, oh, you can get the best stuff, but you have to actually like earn it, you know? Where it was like, okay, the start of Dead Island 2, I could get the greatest thing in the entire game right now, or I could just get dog shit.
I just don't like the card system. It was one of the reasons why I didn't like Back for Blood either. I did not like the card system. I don't care if it improves my gameplay. It's like I would just go play Left 4 Dead.
Yeah.
And that game doesn't have a cards, and that game's a far better fucking game.
I can't believe Back 4 Blood fell off the way that it did, bro. I thought that game was going to be so good.
Yeah, they really did hype it to be the next Left 4 Dead, and then it just was.
They tried. They failed. They failed horribly. I'm actually curious. What are the Steam charts looking like for Back 4 Blood?
Back 4 Blood. Oh, horrible, probably. That shit fell off.
Let's see.
I mean, there's like other reasons why Back 4 Blood wasn't good either, but like one of the reasons was the card system because it just didn't need to be there. I didn't care for it. I didn't care.
Jesus, there are the all-time peak for Back 4 Blood on Steam. This is just for Steam, by the way. It's not like Xbox or all that shit.
Right.
The all-time peak for Steam's Back for Blood was 65,000, and which is, I mean, it's decent for a Steam game that you have to pay for anyways. According to this, the 24-hour peak was 2,600. That is a drop.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It just didn't have the same feel. I don't understand how you can make a game that's supposed to be like Left 4 Dead and somehow make it boring.
They dropped.
I was bored.
Oh, I was bored too. That's why I stopped playing it.
That baffles me because it's like you guys were kind of like marketing it to be like the next Left 4 Dead. It's why they start being like, oh, we were the creators of Left 4 Dead, and so by the way, it's like only 4 of them.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh,
it was 4 of them actually.
It was like 4 of them, and none of them that had anything to do with like any of the writing or anything like that.
Yeah, something like that. Like it wasn't even the entire Left 4 Dead team.
No.
It's just I don't understand how they didn't somehow figure out why people like Left 4 Dead, and you somehow
you know what you have to do. You know what you have to do to figure out why people like Left 4 Dead is just go fucking play Left 4 Dead.
There's a reason why people still play it to this day.
Like, look, one of the reason I think that Left 4 Dead, Left 4 Dead 2 especially holds up, right?
Oh yeah.
The reason I think it holds up so well is because, well, one, obviously you're playing with friends, and the second obvious point is that no 2 runs are ever going to be exactly the same, right? Because you know where certain enemies are going to be, but you don't know like where they're going to be, right? You know when they're going to be, you don't know where they're going to be, I should say.
Well, it's just because like there's a bunch of RNG shit that happens.
Yeah.
Like obviously it's a specific pathway, it's a specific mission, but like, you know, the director in a way, we're just gonna call it the director, is what kind of starts all that shit. Like, okay, we're gonna put a fucking witch here, we're gonna put a bunch of special infected here. Oh, here's a fucking random wave of zombies. Like that was the director. I guess Back 4 Blood kind of had that too, but it was just boring. It's just boring, and I just don't get it. I don't understand how you make a game like that boring.
See, another thing I like about Left 4 Dead that I don't think Back 4 Blood had is the random shit that you and your teammates can do, because obviously Left 4 Dead and Left 4 Dead 2 have the same mechanic where it's like you have to get to the safe room, you know?
Right.
Like
yeah.
it's just like that, but like there's no, it felt so linear on Back 4 Blood. Whereas like Left 4 Dead 2 felt like you could do anything, anywhere. And the thing that I always think of, like, here's my problem. Like I can't think of a single funny thing that we did on Back 4 Blood. Whereas Left 4 Dead 2, I can still in my mind visually see sitting in your old house when you're like at your parents' old house, you know, on the north side of our town that we live in, that one. Like that's how long ago this was. Us sitting in your bedroom playing Left 4 Dead 2 on your fucking like 22-inch TV, split screen, and me having never played it before, going, I don't know what to do here. You taking the lead and going, I'm just going to check around this corner to make sure nothing's coming. And then you getting fucking bombarded by a witch and getting sacked off the fucking hotel roof.
I don't think it was a witch. I think it was a charger.
Was it a charger? Oh yeah, it was a charger.
I think it was because I turned the corner and I just immediately got
like you got fucking bodied, and you got literally. I don't remember what level it was, but it was like we were in a hotel or something.
Yeah, it was the first level. It was dead center.
Yeah,
because you're escaping like a hotel in a hotel, right? And it's like you get melee weapons at the start.
Yeah,
it's like don't worry, I'll take the auto charge.
Literally, my first ever experience on Left 4 Dead 2 was him getting fucking actual fucking like linebacker to quarterback sacked out of a fucking 4th story window and him being dead the entire mission. And let me tell you, there is no faster way to learn how the mechanics of a game work than by your teacher fucking instantaneously dying 3 seconds into the level. I got us through it, but my God, it was horrifying.
Oh no! I do remember coming back just because. Oh, maybe. I guess it depends on where we were.
Well, that was like the start of the level, though. To be fair, so. Sorry, that was later in the level that happened because we were going. Were we by
that elevator scene where we had to make it to the elevator and then we had to ride it downwards, and then after the elevator we had to run through a bunch of like burning rooms.
Yes, it was before the elevator.
Yeah, okay, then that makes sense. Why? Okay, then yeah, I remember that now.
Yeah,
I got bodied in that.
Yeah, you got fucking bodied out of a fucking. I don't know what floor it was, but like I just say 4th story window because it's funny.
Either
to
way,
me.
I died.
Yeah, you got fucking destroyed. That shit was so funny to me though. But like that's the thing though. Like I can remember that, which happened. It's 2025. That happened in 2012.
It's just I don't know. It's like I can go back. I want to say this before because you mentioned how like Left 4 Dead's really fun with people with friends, and you're not wrong. It's 100% a great time with friends, but with Left 4 Dead, it's also fun playing by yourself.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I remember playing that game all the time because, you know, back at this time when I played it all the time, I didn't have Xbox Live for a good chunk of time. So Left 4 Dead was like one of the few games that I could actually enjoy.
Which is
I
why,
don't.
viewer, by the way, most of the time, if we wanted to play together, it had to be split screen at either of our houses because he didn't have Xbox Live. So our experience playing together was sitting on a couch and playing the game.
Very, very much.
But sorry, I didn't mean to cut off your train of thought there. Go ahead.
No, you're right in that. But the point I'm trying to make is that I could go back now, and I want to say this too. The other reason why Left 4 Dead is super popular still is because it has a really good modding community.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it has Steam Workshop, which is goated, by the way. That's like only a PC thing. But like, I could go back and play Left 4 Dead and just play it by myself and be like, yeah, fuck it, whatever. I'm gonna have a good time. I can't do that with Back 4 Blood. I don't think Back 4 Blood's a good single player experience.
No, Back 4 Blood was not built to be played single player, and that's one of the problems that I have with it. Is like because when it came out, right? You know how I am with new games. I want to experience it on my own first, and then I'll go play it with friends.
Right.
That's how I've always been with games. You can attest to that. You've known me for 14 years.
Yes,
but
you were.
And I think you're the
me.
same way as well. The problem I had with Back 4 Blood is that it was so I like to experience games on my own first. It is Back 4 Blood was so new player unfriendly and so solo unfriendly that it was a miserable experience, enough to the point where like 40 minutes after starting the game, I immediately was like, I need to play with other people. I don't even want to experience this on my own anymore. I have to play with other people.
I don't exactly. It's just I don't know. I just don't understand how they fucked it up so bad. I just don't get it.
Not to mention as well, like the way you get weapons and shit in that game, it doesn't make sense to me still. Because you start in the camp and you get to use whatever weapons you want with whatever attachments, and then it's like, okay, now you're gonna start in with a pistol and a stick.
No, it depended on and this is where the cards come in play. Or no, it wasn't cards. It was specific characters. Because some characters you just spawn with a fucking shotgun.
I never got that luxury.
Because part of it was like this is why this somehow made it boring. Because it was like, oh, this character's good in melee. This character's good in range, and I'm just sitting here like, I don't give a shit, dude.
Yeah, I just see that's the thing too. Is like we know that can work because of Dead Island, but they did it wrong, and that's what annoys me.
I don't get it. It's
because each of the characters in Dead Island, they all have their own specific things that they're really good at, and for some reason it just didn't translate well to a modern version of that. Like in all reality, it should have been the love child of Left 4 Dead 2 and Dead Island.
Back 4 Blood was supposed to be the spiritual successor for Left 4 Dead, and it's neither of those. I'm just saying, you know, if you're gonna make a game that's like a spiritual successor of like a previous popular game, you know you fucked up when people still would rather play the previous one.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at it right now. I was curious. What did I say the current players was for Back 4 Blood? Like 1100, something like that.
1100, 2600, I think.
Yeah, I think it was like 1600 or something like that for the 24-hour peak.
Oh, that's what it was.
The 24-hour peak for Left 4 Dead 2 right now is at 28,000.
Yeah, people like Left 4 Dead.
Yeah,
because it's so fun. It actually has replayability, and Back 4 Blood just seems like it fucking did it. Because it was, as I've been saying this whole time, it's boring, and I just don't get how you make a game like that boring. How do you make a game where you're supposed to go from point A to point B, fighting hordes of zombies on the way? Tedious chore.
Yeah, I don't get
it
that.
Baffles me. It baffles me.
It is stupid, to be quite honest. It is dumb, and there's a reason that they stopped supporting it and it fell off. It's because it did everything that Left 4 Dead 2 did, but wrong in every single way.
And another thing was like because Left 4 Dead is so popular with their multiplayer, they did that. And they somehow made it worse.
Oh my god! Don't even get me started on that, bro. The fucking server latency on Back 4 Blood was so bad at launch.
That was bad too. But I also heard their multiplayer. I could be wrong in this because it's been a while, and I just stopped kind of caring after a while. But I'm pretty sure the multiplayer, because how multiplayer worked in Left 4 Dead, it was you're still playing these like what I'm thinking levels, right? But it's like, you know, you get to play as the special infected, you know. But it's still the same like map. It's still the same objective as the survivors. You're just facing against people who are playing special. But for Back for Blood, they decided to not do that and make PvP more like a COD lobby in a way, if I remember correctly. Like you were
Yeah.
still playing as zombies, I think. It wasn't you're playing the mission. You just get to play as zombies. No, it was, oh, you're stuck in this like little box that's like part of the mission, and then you're just doing like a PvP setting. And it's like, that's fucking stupid. That to me was definitely like, how did you screw that up? Like that's not a hard thing to understand why people like versus mode.
Yeah.
So I don't understand how they even remotely screwed that up. That whole game is just a big giant like how. I think people were saying with the DLCs it got better. You had to buy those, so that's where it's like, well,
I
why do
think
I need to buy
that's
DLC?
I think that's another reason that it kind of fell, right? It fell flat anyways. Is
Right.
because it came out at a time when we had been getting spoon-fed with free downloadable content, and they charged for the DLC and a game that already kind of flopped and cost money on other platforms outside of Game Pass, which sucks. But but my thing is, I would rather, this might be a controversial take, I don't know. I would rather get a bad free DLC than a good paid DLC.
My thing is just like, it doesn't matter if your paid DLC is like making it better. The problem is that I shouldn't have to pay money just for a better gaming experience in your game.
Well, yeah, that and fucking paying money for something to make it better that you've already paid for. Like, sure, if you bought the season pass edition of the game, yeah, whatever, it's
Yeah,
an
but you
extra
paid extra.
$40. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of the downfall to it, you know. And I don't know. It's just such a weird thing to me. It failed the way that it did, because
Yeah.
it literally had, against both of us speaking here as Left 4 Dead fans, like it had literally everything there. It had all of the keys to success right in front of it, and it just like sidestepped it and then was like, yeah, we'll fix it in post launch.
The I can do it myself but better syndrome. That's how I looked at it.
Yeah, the ego of it really just ruined it.
That exactly. That's how I'm looking at it. It's like, it just seems like a bunch of ego.
Don't get me wrong. I hold the mindset towards like games and stuff. Like a lot of people worked really hard on, and I'm sure, they're not happy with how it turned out given how poorly it launched and how poorly it did and all that stuff. But like, I'm not ever going to discredit the amount of hard work that went into it, because it takes a lot of fucking effort to make a game.
It does.
I can still, it's a balancing act for me between, I can appreciate the amount of effort and hard work that went into making something while also being critical of its shortcomings. And I don't know.
It's just like, because I agree with you. It's like, yeah, they worked really hard, fine, but like, a bad game's a bad game.
Right.
Just because you worked really hard on doesn't mean that
it's
necessary.
Yeah. I'm not trying to say that at all. I mean, just for me, it's just I don't know. I don't want to say it's a tough balancing act, but it's like a balancing act between like, I want to acknowledge and appreciate the work that they put into it, but I also want to be able to criticize that work that they put there in front of me, because I don't want to say it, review it, but like, I have to consume it as somebody who is going to like play it. Right. I'm not going into it as like a fucking person who's like, well, somebody worked really hard on this, so I have to be a little bit softer with it. Like, no, if the game is bad, the game is bad, but I still also want to acknowledge that they did a good job making sure it somewhat worked.
Somewhat, very loosely.
Yeah. Now you want to talk about a game like Mind's Eye, then I will make fun of it. I will make fun of Mind's Eye nonstop.
Cyberpunk has to give Mind's Eye the crown of having a absolutely shit launch.
I genuinely cannot believe we're in a world where like a game post Cyberpunk 2077 launch had a worse launch than Cyberpunk. Yeah. It's baffling to me.
And the thing is, it's like, now I never played Mind's Eye, so I can't say anything about the story. Didn't watch anything about it, but like, I don't think Mind's Eye has the same like good story, because the thing with Cyberpunk was that the story was there and the story was good. It just ran like shit.
The thing with Cyberpunk is that it had gold hidden underneath the shit. Right?
Exactly.
Whereas Mind's Eye, I'm just digging through shit, trying to find the bottom of the shit.
Right. Like I said, I haven't played the game, so I guess I can't really say anything. Haven't really watched game. I watched one YouTuber play it, and they were saying it just wasn't good. I
I
think the one thing I know about Mindside is that they had the like create the level shit where you can like add shit, and these people that were watching, they were making fun of that, constantly saying how it's like, oh, so we can just like do their job for them.
yeah.
And that's such a wild fucking statement to say.
Yeah, it is goofy, but it is true though. Like
Like,
this game was supposed to be the Grand Theft Auto competitor, which is a crazy tall order to even. Now, I don't think that the people behind the game were the ones saying that. Don't get me wrong. Maybe the owner of the Build a Robot, whatever the fucking company is called, because he was an executive producer at Rockstar, he might have been the one spewing that. Like, this is supposed to be a GTA competitor.
it's always those guys spewing it.
It always is. It's always the head of the company, the one that's fucking estranged from the old company they worked for. They're always like, this game is going to be the game I worked on, but better, and it just never is.
No, because it's only like a few people from the original team,
If even that.
Right? It's like the only one that I could kind of see that somewhat kind of did good was like the Outer Worlds. But even then, it's like, because they were pitching it as like, oh, we are the people that made New Vegas. Like, I don't think Outer Worlds is New Vegas. Absolutely not.
No.
But I don't think it's a bad game.
I mean, Outer Worlds is good, but like
nowhere near New Vegas.
It's not new. Yeah, it's not New Vegas. Now, does it look better visually? Yes. Does it actually run on PC? Yes. But is it a better game with a better story? No. And I hate that mindset so much when people are like, they're pitching it to people, and like, obviously that's going to get out to the public, and that's going to be how it's fucking perceived by the public when you're pitching it to investors as like, well, we're the team behind this, and you know, this work that we did on this game shows you that we could do that on another game. And it's like, when that gets out, when that leaks, or like if that straight up just becomes the marketing tactic, you're going to A, get compared to that game that came before, and B, you are putting the perception in the public's eye that it is going to be just as good, if not better, than the game that came before, which it never is, and it never can be. When you are comparing your new indie studio, I say indie, but like I say indie in like a, not in like a rude way, but like you're a smaller company, right?
Right, indie company, right?
Indie, whatever. I don't know what term to use here, but like
no, it's indie.
Yeah, indie, but like you're comparing an actual game that people genuinely consider a 10 out of 10 experience, story and gameplay wise, to a team that is like a quarter of that team that made the other game at best.
That's what I feel like the Outer Worlds was the only one that kind of did it, and even then they still didn't New Vegas expectations.
No,
still a good game. I like playing it.
Oh,
I like how it felt. I enjoyed the story, but it just doesn't have that much. I don't want to say it doesn't have replayability, because it does, but not really as much as New Vegas, I guess, if that makes sense. Like, I'd rather go back to play New Vegas than Outer Worlds. Like, I still fucking do it. I know, like, a couple months ago, I just went on a New Vegas bin because, oh, fuck it, I really could. And I don't think I've even been Outer Worlds yet. So I don't know. I guess I can't say it, but I know I got pretty far in it.
I don't know. It's a whole.
Well,
it's a whole thing. I don't know.
We should totally play Left 4 Dead on Space Couch.
I've been thinking that the whole fucking time we've been talking about it. I've been fighting the urge to open Steam right now and start downloading it.
Why fight it? Why don't you just give in?
You're so right. You guys are going to be looking at a black screen for a minute here. Sorry.
Another thing I like about Left 4 Dead is how mods are, what's the term, like client side or something? Yeah, that's where it's like the mods you have, your friend doesn't need to have it to play with you because they have their own mods. Yeah, okay, so that is client side. Yes, and I like that. That shit's awesome.
That shit is awesome, to be fair. All right, I've started installing it. Sorry you had to look at a black screen for a little bit there.
Pretty sure I still have mine installed. Yeah. Left 4 Dead just felt more alive. There was soul in Left 4 Dead. Fucking Back 4 Blood, there was none. And that's just depressing.
It's a whole weird thing. Did you see they spotted James Dokes in Philadelphia?
Yeah, Dokes. The Bay Harbor Butcher.
Did you watch the new episode yet?
I did.
Did you like the ending? I liked the ending. That twist was fucking sick.
I don't think I finished it yet. I think I got halfway through. And then my TV bugged out, and then I went to go do something else.
Shit.
Yeah, don't say anything.
I won't.
Saying there's a twist literally does nothing.
So. Yeah, no, I mean, it's fucking Dexter. There's always a twist.
Exactly.
But when you get there, you'll be like, damn, that's actually really good. But that's all I'll say. Hey, let's end this out real quick, because we've been going for an hour and a half. This is a very long podcast. Super salad.
Soup bust. Oh.
Soup is awesome.
By the rings.
All right, well, we've been going for an hour and a half. I think we should probably end it out. Are you a soup guy or a salad guy? Because I'm a soup guy personally. What are you? Super salad.
I'm a soup guy. Oh.
Thanks for watching.